see it.
Right.
So what you're saying is that, so what Jim is talking about, there's a powder that Aulterra has, and it's called Enhance, and it's like a white, kind of a creamy color powder, right?
Yeah.
And so you're saying that you take it internally, is that right?
Right.
And you like mix it with your vitamin C.
Yes. I mean, vitamin C as an example.
As an example, right.
Yes. But just, anything that you might be taking, supplements, even medications. I'm not going to make a claim on medications because I don't want to, wake up in a cardboard box.
Right.
But, it has that ability to just enhance, like basically you're enhancing the power of that substance, of whatever it's doing. And, my first conversation with Kim is like, well, then what if it's a bad substance? Is it going to enhance the negative qualities? And it's like, well, no, because as it's, the science behind that is it is correcting ionic exchange rate. So no matter what, it's not, so it doesn't take positive ionic flow and intensify positive. It actually reverses the positive ionic flow, makes it a negative ionic flow, which is suitable and in enhancing to the vibratory rate. So it's, and I question that honestly, because I'm just as skeptical as everyone else, there's skepticism is good, but there's deviant skepticism, which is more just based on hate and, but I was very skeptical. But when I feel it, I believe it, and I'm like, okay, no, it's definitely doing something there. And then of course, you can look through and read, like Glenn Ryan's peer reviews, and he's a PhD, and that's what he does for a living. He tests people's products and basically gives you honest feedback. And he actually compared it or likened it to what Reiki does. And I don't know a lot about Reiki so much. I know that's, energy work. But apparently, good, or Reiki, is it pronounced Reiki or Reiki?
I pronounce it Reiki, but that doesn't mean that's true.
Right. Right. But really good Reiki masters can also have that ability to like slow down DNA rewinding, winding and rewinding. And it has that same, and the Aulterra powder has the same effect on DNA. And we'll kind of get into that a little bit more, because that's kind of a whole nother thing. But yeah, he basically likens it to energy, to energy work. I mean, the Aulterra, and the Aulterra is, it's a combination of a few different rare earth minerals, really. Mm-hmm. It's, I don't know if I want to say it's not rocket science. It is natural. It's all based on what the planet has to offer us, so there's no super highly anything technical involved. These are just, it's a combination and putting that right combination of rare earth minerals that has that ability to neutralize EMF radiation. So the powder also has that. So the powder has what we call the green rock in it. So besides, the ionic exchange rate, everything that's going on there, the powder has the ability it neutralizes heavy metal toxins, and people get confused about this. So it doesn't neutralize heavy metals. It's not a chelator. It doesn't remove heavy metals from the body. It neutralizes heavy metal toxins. Heavy metal is also highly attracted to EMF, so it bonds. So when you're being bombarded with EMFs, when those EMFs go inside your body, it will bond. It's attracted to heavy metals. So when you're internally neutralizing EMFs from the inside out, so stickers, they're neutralizing EMFs, ambient EMFs and EMFs outside the body from the outside in, like the pendant, for instance. The pendant neutralizes from the outside in. The powder, when you ingest it, is neutralizing from the inside out. So there is a difference there. And so when you neutralize the internal EMFs that are trapped in your body because of those heavy metal and the toxins that are produced by heavy metal, you're neutralizing the heavy metal toxins. Now you break that bond, so there's no resistance. So, and not only that, but you're also neutralizing the EMFs, but then your body will begin to be able to naturally chelate heavy metals like it's supposed to, like it used to a couple hundred years ago. And that's, you know, your body has that a natural ability, but because we are so inundated and people just have no idea, they're like, EMFs, huh? What? You know, and it's like, wow. I mean, they just have, it's, you know, they liken it to, oh, you know, burning, you know, you get these haters that on Facebook, oh, you guys are, you know, scams. It doesn't burn you. You know, you'd have to put something in the microwave to heat it to a certain degree. And it's like, it's not about that. We might feel a burning sensation. We're not saying it's burning you. It doesn't quite work like that. There's